Morning. Look at this. I got it because you can do that. Oh, I got patches to it. It's pretty cool. It's a cool little hat. I collect hats. So I was like, let me collect this one. It's kind of cool. Damn, after the drink, you'll make it. You remember twice a day, huh? You too. Y'all too. Y'all, what are you guys doing? You guys getting ready for school? You guys getting ready for work? What are y'all doing? About to get ready to go to this little gym. Get my day started. You dropped out of school. Damn. Okay. Okay. Why? Why did you? Why'd you drop out of school? It's cold out here. It's kind of chilly today. It's been raining for the last like week. At least we didn't get no snow because I bully people. It's not good to be a bully. Nah, you got to be nice to people, man. You got to be nice to people. Oh, got me a big cup of coffee. Got a big cup of coffee, ready to get this day started. They were too, man. They were hella dry. They hurt. Summertime coming though, so I already know. Could I rock a do-rag too, Holmes? If you wanted to, man, hell yeah. Shit, but you gotta have hair though, fool. You can't be having a baldy, my homie. You gotta have some hair. It helps it slick back. Just slick it back, my brother. Shit. You can't, yeah. Don't do it if you have a baldy, fool. You gotta have some hair, man, to slick back. And you got DSL, big dog. Oh, don't ever say big dog and say them abbreviations, bruh. Please don't. What y'all got going today, man? What's cracking with the crazy people out here? How you guys doing? It's cold out here. Oh yeah, that's gay. I got that hat. It's pretty cool. I got the patches for it too. I got the oh yeah. I got the patches for that shit too. I got a gang of patches. It came in like the collector's item. I want to work out in one with DMX blasting. Yeah, I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. You know, I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. Yeah, DMX actually was the truth. You look like health. Better do work. DMX was actually pretty dope, bro. I like some of his shit. I like a lot of his songs actually. He used to actually get fools just wild out, like, let's go, get the day started. Oh shit. It's cold out here, bro. It's one of them days where you just want to chill. That's one thing I hate about Colorado weather. It could be bipolar, homie. What up? What's up with y'all, man? It could be hella bipolar. Colorado's just bipolar. One day it's sunny, one day it's coming down storms, bro. It's coming down storms. Fuck. Lauren Mound, hello, hello, hello. Salute. Did you do that eye surgery, her surgery, or is that your eye color? It's my eye color. Yeah, that's my normal eye color. For me, it's like 80 today. It was like 100 yesterday. Where you at? Good morning, brother. My high salute. What's cracking with Big Troy? How you doing, the light-skinned lion? Hey, that's crazy that you say that because I am a Leo, bro. I'm a Leo, homie. They say I'm a light-skinned lion, bruh. We had spring weather all winter time, and now we barely getting snow. Crazy, bipolar, bro. That shit's bipolar. Connecticut, shout out to Connecticut, homie. Hell yeah. What's cracking with it? What's cracking with my loco? What's up with you, my brother? Happy Wednesday to everybody. What's hot sauce? You don't know about hot sauce. That fool was an N1 player. Yeah, he was an N1 player. He was actually pretty dope. Your eyes are beautiful. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I had to put this in. I had dry eyes today. I had to put that in, soak it up, you know. They were burning my scalp. What up, UQ homo? Where you from? I'm from Denver, Colorado. Out here in East Denver, to be exact. Yeah, I'm from Denver, Colorado. I'm about to be leaving though. I'm about to be heading out to Utah. I'm gonna go out to shit, I'm thinking about Utah or AZ. What up? What up? What up? What's cracking with you, brother? Yeah, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission heading out of Colorado. Uh, I'm on a mission for a little minute. You think? Nah, she's just giving me a compliment. She just gave me a compliment. She's trying to conversation. Salute to her. Oh, Coconut, what you doing? Just chilling, man. What you doing today? What you doing today? How you doing? Salute. I'm just drinking some coffee, getting my day started, trying to wake up the body, the mind, the soul, the spirit, trying to get my day started and be productive a little bit. Is your ceiling carpeted? Now my ceiling's popcorn, fool. Top of the AM. What up? What up, Rod? You ready to get that? Let's take it to the Stanley Cup, my brother. It's time to take it to the Stanley Cup, homie, and get this title back in Colorado. Tonight's that Avalanche game. I had a I had yesterday when you had called too. That shit was like making the lot. I was on a live and it paused it. I tried to click over. No bueno, homie. I try to hit you up after. Not like that. I just like his eyes. Yeah, it's just like in the eyes. There's no wrong in that. Make some eggs or some Smith. It's good for walking. I got eggs on the oven. Are your eyes made of ocean? It's ocean and devotion. I know your ass. I know your ass probably was sleeping too. I was like, the homie's already out because I had called you after the live. I passed out. It's what it is. It's like one of them things, bro. You pass out, go to sleep. Ugh. I was out for the count too, bro. I was actually out for the count pretty early. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you are feeling better. I am. Hell yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. For I'm gay for you. Damn, you're gay for the stay. Poor thing. Um, so we got some stuff productive today, man. I gotta go. Meet up with this little trainer real quick. We still on for going to the concert. Ooh, so I was thinking about that shit. I'm gonna hit you up when I get off after this. I'm gonna hit you up when I get off after this. Coconut water. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about that shit for sure. I know my cousin wants me to go like tremendously. He wants me to pull up. He said they said that they had the VIP and everything, fool. They got the VIP and all of it. I got the backpack parking lot cleaned up yesterday. My neighbors worked on the car parking lot, but they always leave trash, so I went out there and cleaned up. I'm gonna take a mental health day on Friday. I'm telling you, bro. Fools be needing that shit on a regular. I need that shit on a regular, fool. Get you some mental health hours in. Sometimes the mental be walling out for myself. I'm like, hell no. Good morning. Salute, salute. Milk. We happy hump day, bro. Let's go, man. We halfway through the week, my brother. Closer to Friday. And there's actually a dope concert on Friday, so we might have to pull up though. We might have to pull up. How you doing this morning? How's everybody doing this morning? Hope everybody's great. Pick a number. I'm picking 7. Simon Carnell. Say hell yeah. It's gonna be a beautiful day, man. I hope everybody's productive today. I gotta go reach some goals in this little gym. Oh, I reached some goals already, man. I'm down to 256. I went from 280 to 256 and I'm feeling great, bro. Working the desk, I'm a doorman. Okay, okay. Okay, hell yeah. What does that entail? Like what do you do for that type of work? Things are pretty chaotic right now. The price of groceries are depressing, honestly. Yeah. I'm trying to get down to like I'm trying to get down to like 250, homie. Like to be real with you, I'm trying to get down to 250 and keep it at 250 just steady. Cause it's been a road, homie. Like it's been one of them roads for like the weight loss. But once I got down to like 260, I felt so much better. Way better. Zero donations. Yo, what's good with you, man? Donate 29 cents, $29. I cut out my carbs to help lose a bit. Ah, nice. You have to sometimes though. Um, Getting elevators for people, making sure they know where they're going. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, that might be fulfilling to be truthful. Do you do it for like events and shit? Some events? Just a random YouTube viewer stopping by to show some love, homie. Hope you have a great day. You too. Hope you have a great day too. Salute for that, man. Stopping by, man. You didn't even have to stop by for a security company. Oh, nice. Nice. I mean, pretty laid back job though. Pretty laid back job. There's not too much going on. Just directing people in traffic. What up, Big Patrick? Salute, my brother. How you doing today, man? We're getting ready for the day. You know me, trying to amp up the trying to amp up the energy of the morning. So trying to amp up the energy of the morning to get my day started. Because if I don't talk to the good people, I'm gonna have a shitty day at the gym. I need a little bit of energy, you know. Was a cop in Chicago, hating fucking with people. Damn. So let me ask you a question. Was was that shit like? Did you feel like it was like more of a dangerous, like your life was in danger at all times, bro? Especially in Chicago. Good, good, good. Sipping on the daily. Let's go, brother. Let's go though. We need to sip on the daily, fam. Get it started though. I needed one of these cups, and I think I'm gonna drink 2 cups. I heard that cinnamon helps with weight loss too, and pickle juice. If you drink a cup of pickle juice before you go to bed, it'll help you with weight loss. Definitely. Are you ranked pretty high? Nah, I'm not. I'm not ranked in anything. Honestly, the only thing I was ranked in was Madden video games. Yeah, sad. Cause I live by Indiana, homie, like I did before. I was by Gary, Indiana. I was living in South Bend, Indiana. And the way that them people were like disposable, right? Them fools just they didn't give a fuck, bro. They really just didn't have no morals, homie. They was just killing people at random, bro, for no reason. No reason at all. And it was like, damn, homie, these people just live life with no they didn't have nothing going on, bro, in their brains. Just killing each other. Pickle juice does too. I'm gonna try that. Yeah. Before you go to sleep, get a little cup of pickle juice and just take it to the face right before you go to sleep. It helps break down like fat cells. That's a good that's a good thing. Fuck all that. Yeah, they were killing each other. And I'm talking about killing everybody, the dog, moms, grandmas, uncles, daycare workers, kids. So now, what up? Shout out to you, my brother. I was cracking with you. Um, he looked like it's freezing cold. It's cold. It almost snowed. It was like some freaking Arctic rain out here, bro. And we ain't even supposed to have this. We supposed to be in spring. What up, Trace? What's up with my dog right there, man? Salute. You know what's crazy, my brother? Like really to be crazy. So my whole life, food's been dying around me out here in Denver. I got a lot of people in my neighborhood that just got killed by gang violence. And we have spurts. So like the summertime, shit just flares up sometimes and it just be fools be at each other's necks. It's not it's not 90% of the year. I only could imagine though, bro, because when it gets flared up, shit gets crazy in the city. Even out here in Colorado. Summertime, man, they just recently, in a span of like 2 days, there was like 10 shootings and fools was like, what the fuck's going on? But um Chicago, it seems like them fools don't. It seems like that's a playing ground for just like death, homie. Like you're just disposable out there. It's just death. There's no God in that city at all, bro. It's just death. That shit's always like been crazy to me. That sounds hopeless. Sorry you had to live that way. Glad you are back in Colorado. Every hood's the same though. There is a lot of going on in every city, every hood. To be real with you, are you still in your feelings, big dog? About what? I don't even know what I ever got in my feelings about. Have a blessed day, my G. What up, big bro? Salute to you, my homie. Salute. Industry strip in Indy. Yeah, I was in Indiana. I mean, it was cool. It was a dope little city. Um, it was wild out there, different, way different than Colorado. You ever had your you ever had your house ran up in? You come in my house, bro, you gonna get the whole what? My house ran in? Are you serious? I'm not worried about a person running up into my house. Definitely not worried. I just thinking about that should have me rolling. That's a lot of carry. It would give me two carry. Yeah, not for real. That's the problem. People don't have God. They don't, my brother. Um, some neighbors here are chill. I talked with my neighbor yesterday in the older generation. There was a chill as fuck. All states are unique though. You run in, you're gonna be carried. Ah, hell no. Yeah, you know, every city got every city got a unique place. And I say this to everybody, and I talk about this everywhere I go, and who I talk to. Um, there's a unique place about the city, and then you have the place where you just don't play around, and that can be in any city. You know, that's why like you have to stay in your lane. Really, like you have to stay in your lane because playing around with anything else, bro, you're asking for a death wish. People need to learn to behave and be adults as grown people, as people. Yeah, I think a lot of that comes from too. To be real with you, is like, you know, growing up in environments where it's okay to, you know, growing up in them environments where that's the norm. And I'm gonna honestly be real, like that was norm for us. You know, it was norm for us. Like to do that shit on a daily because everybody taught that shit was the cool way to actually conduct yourself. Hurt a lot of people. I've been hurt, have a lot of losses with family members dying and different things from the street life, but it's really not the way to actually conduct yourself, you know? It really isn't. Uh I've been listening to the Tell for Inner Peace, says having enemies is our greatest defense as spiritual teachers. I think it's true. Let me see. Let me see. I've been listening to the For Inner Peace, and Teo says having an enemy is our greatest defense or spiritual teachings. I think it's true. What does that kind of mean? Like that's like a teaching mechanism, having like some enemigos. Certain parts of Detroit are nice as fuck, but some are not to be present though. To be present though. Damn, yeah, because I actually I went to Grand Rapids, homie. Like, I don't know how close that is to the actual place of Detroit, but Grand Rapids was kind of grimy too. You know, if everyone was brought up with self respect and respect for others, we wouldn't have that issue. Yeah, I think a lot of times the old generation though would teach more respect, right? And then I'm gonna be real, 100% coming from like a Spanish family and coming from like the Spanish side of my family. Everybody taught respect, really. It was all about the family respect. It was all about our family. My mom used to install respect, really, to be truthful. Uncles, even though they were doing what they were doing, um, they used to like kind of teach it's all about respect. And even my uncles that were incarcerated, they would try to talk to the young boys in our family with respect and talk about how respect was one of the biggest things, you know. Been a minute, but on Wood Paul, always checking in. What's up with my brother? How you doing, fam? Salute, salute. How you doing today? What you standing on? I just stand on family, bro, and a firm foundation with my faith. That's what I stand on, man. I try to live accordingly as a person trying to help people, you know. Did a lot of did a lot of wrong in my life, and now I'm just trying to help youngsters and different people go in a different direction than I did. It's kind of one of them things, you know. Trying to give a different light to the situation out here, homie. Because there's too much going on in this world that's just psycho, homie. Psycho. Uh, oh yeah, salute you, brother. Appreciate you tapping in and coming to say what's up. They call me Salvage said, bro. I'm a Denver native, just Denver, born and raised in the box state. We call it the box state. We just represent the city, man, and try to be a voice for the mile high. Uh, but yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that recently. We all have a past. It's up to us as a person to change the pattern or continue on the path. And then what, what people kind of sometimes forget is if you stay continuously on that path, it doesn't get easier though. That's the crazy part is like if you stay on the path that you was going, it doesn't get easier. That shit just gets harder and harder. And then you get in this rut. You get in this rut of now you feel trapped. You feel too deep. You feel too deep in that trap. And it's like, damn, bro, I spent a lot of time in getting put in that trap, and now I'm harnessed to this shit. I'm harnessed to this, like, man, find like between being comfortable and growing. Hey man, so I agree with that shit too. I agree with that shit too. Uh, becomes a vicious cycle. Yeah. I think when you grow, you try to do stuff that's uncomfortable, right? Like real talk, like uh it's hard. Like sometimes when you grow, you have to go out the box of on being uncomfortable, and it's okay. It's okay, really. It's really okay, bro. You know, you got to do some stuff that's like uncomfortable a lot of the times. I'll tell you firsthand. Getting out the joint, I had to do so many things that's uncomfortable to stay out. Stuff that I would never do, but it was for the best of me. It was for the best interest of myself. You know. Hello, hope you are having a good day. If not, I wish you an amazing day. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all day. I'm sure life can be hard, but don't give up no matter what. Hey, that's some real shit. And that goes to everybody out there. Amen to that. You know what I'm saying? Never give up. Never give up. It's not, I say this the best, especially with fools that's been in and out of the penitentiary, the best day in the prison system will never compare to the worst day on in the free world, because you have the ability to change. You got the ability to change in the free world. Prison, you're just stuck. You're stuck with that, so just know that. And we can't grow, and we have to keep moving forward. Amen to that. Yeah, there's no reason to stop. No reason to stop. You have to just keep going. We get refined by the fire of our troubles. Yep. Amen. That's 100% the truth. And I think for myself, to be real, I'm just glad I didn't get burned all the way where I felt like it was no coming back. I'm glad that in my early age, I kind of learned like doing prison time and being in the streets slowly but surely, gradually. I was like, damn, homie, I need to change up. I need to change my life. I need to get something going. A boss thing. That's craziness, bro. It ain't easy, but just be you and the world will always adjust. Yeah, don't hell yeah, that's a true thing too, right there. Like you have to really see this is I feel like this. What's good with my brother? Salute. I feel like a lot of people they know that it's wrong. They know things are wrong, and they feel like it's a peer pressure thing, and they continue to go because they don't want to be looked as being a lame or something, bro. And they continue to know it's wrong, and they continue to go down that way, knowing deep down, if you have any conscience, you know that shit's not good. You know that shit's not good for you, bro. And I used to be that same way. I mean, I don't want to offend the homies, or I don't want to let down the homies or friends. Now it's like forget all that shit, bro. Because them friends, where the hell are they in life, man? They didn't care when you was doing time. You was doing that time alone, bro. You was in your worst times out here, you doing that shit alone. What it Big West was cracking with you, brother? Salute to the big dog, man. How you doing? Salute to my peoples out there, man. God bless everybody. Jesus died for your sins. Amen to that. I agree with you. I agree with you. I think now I'm here to help others. Amen. And that's a good thing. My neighbor has some more issues and health issues. So I'm here now to help care for the community. Amen to that. That's dope. That's dope, dope. Good morning, homie. About to hit the gym ski. Me too. Actually, after I eat my breakfast, I'm going to the gym, fam. What's good for one person isn't always good for us. Hell no. You got to stay in your own lane. At the end of the day, you have to stay in your own lane. You can't do too much. Are you a Cowboys fan? No, I'm a Bronco fan. Um, like I'm trying my best to care for elders here because that's what we are supposed to do. Yeah, not for real. We're supposed to. Some people are so selfish though, bro. Some people are so selfish and they just kind of it's all about them. They got entitlement. Live outside of the box, do for other people, like try to help the environment instead of just fucking being about yourself, you know. My husband always says don't be the tree in the forest because a forest will eventually burn down, but be the rain because after the fire, the rain brings new life. Hey, that's deep. That's deep. And I agree because you can, man, so you know what? Sometimes just simple, like to be real with you, and I don't know if this is kind of what I'm getting from it, right? You can be by a simple, just a couple words, you can enlighten somebody that's dead inside, homie. Like, have a good day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you doing good. Like, I'll be at the gym and I tell even the people that are struggling, damn, homie, you doing actually good, homie. That shit lifts up their whole spirit. And them fools just feel like new people, you know? So, yeah, I think that's what that's saying. But that's deep. That's deep right there. I read the Bible over 100 times until I fully took accountability. It wasn't anyone but myself. Dang. We have to, homie. That's so deep. Fools don't take accountability for their own action. They always blaming everybody else. That's what I used to do. Should be about helping those who can't help themselves. Amen. And that's one thing I was always big on since I was younger. That's why a lot of people that know me, I would actually sometimes you would see me messing with the disfortunate people, like, hey bro, you good? I had to brush away the bully people and like, nah, bro, leave that fool alone. You gotta help them people, you know? Um, Everybody says that they got you when you get locked up. Not one person will, and even with that, bro, like you, if you sick, you on your deathbed, it's gonna be very few that check up on you. You good? How's your health? If you can't benefit somebody, it's cold. If you don't benefit people, a lot of times they don't have nothing for you. So whatever you're benefiting, that's why they're around you. But as soon as you can't benefit them, that no more people don't have stuff for people, you know? What up? How you doing? A simple act of kindness goes a long way. Hell yeah. I promise you. Can you help me? What you need help with? I can overflow. You're whack, and you probably have a husband. What the? Hell no. The homie done went crazy. The homie done went crazy. Sorry, you kind of look like a Cowboy fan. Why? Damn, that's the first time. Look at it. Man, you see what I got on? Boom, look at that. Broncos country. Um, I can't overflow lust. That's a hard one though, to be real with you. So there's a thing called the Jezebel spirit. It's called the spirit of lust. And it embeds in people, homie. So you might have to go through some spiritual warfare, homie, and like go get somebody that knows about that. Cause that spirit of lust is one of the biggest things on this earth. Spirit of lust. Shit is deep. It's a deep thing. My neighbor being nice to me yesterday really helped. Most of my neighbors don't even say hi, Dan, because we live in a society people don't want to talk. They don't even want to talk to each other. People are so scared to even look at each other. You know, they be tripping like, yeah, I'm not gonna say hi to this person. But casting spirit out, my friend. It's a harsh spirit because I used to be embedded with the lustful spirit too. Hell yeah, I did. When I was younger, I remember like, damn, that used to affect me a lot. I learned that the hard way when you don't have what people benefit, they stop fucking with you all the way around, brother. That's why I cut off everyone. You have to sometimes, bro. Like dreadlocks, like braids. You got to get that. You got to get that negativity out your life, bro. Because that's negative. If they're only messing with you for what they could benefit from you, they're not even really the homies. And that's the problem. Is that's why that homie word is such a smoke and mirrors, bro. Because ain't nobody homies like that. You got brothers and you got families. Like, and I mean, brothers can be more than just bloodline. I mean, you got real brothers and there's only gonna be one maybe out of 1,000 people. You know, do you like Muslims? I don't necessarily believe in their beliefs, but I don't have hatred. I don't have hatred for Muslims. I don't believe in their beliefs though. What's good, my homie? Mall High salute. Let's go Broncos country. That's what I'm talking about, fam. Mall High salute to the real ones. How you doing this morning? I have had blood relatives ignore me after a house sale. See, I had to cut off some of the family, like my real bloodline, to be real with you. So and they not nothing left to collect out my house while my friends keep offering help. Yep, that's true. That's true. It goes down like that sometimes, you know. Let me adjust my little stand real quick. Oh, there we go. Sorry to hear that family did that, but glad the buddies had your back. It'd be like that, hell yeah, man. Buddies that have your back more than the family. At my house, while my friends kept offering help. Those are real true friends, and like them individuals put energy into them people because they have your best interest and they got your back to the fullest. You're definitely my brother. And I swear, I was just thinking about your ass, bro. That's a real one right there, homie. Even though we don't talk always, but that's one of them dudes. Like, I know you gonna always have the best interest of Savage said, homie. I never ever could take for granted like the love and support that you put into my life, honestly. Salute to the real ones, man. Salute to it. Until they live the truth and power of God 3. What is that though? What is the power of God 3? That's why Muslims have a true brotherhood. Muslims have a true brotherhood. They some good people, man. Hell yeah. They some good people. Hell yeah. Shout out to the real ones that follow their beliefs and are in their word and practice what they put out there, you know. Shout out to them for sure. Me too. Cutting out family is hard, but sometimes it's got to be done. Yeah, because if you stay miserable, you're gonna walk around this earth with a headache. You're not gonna have a peace of mind. Not gonna have a peace of mind at all. You know, adjust your knowledge. You have to keep learning, get smarter every single day. It's all about learning. You know, it's all about learning to be real. I appreciate that. Appreciate that insight, brother. Appreciate that. Always. And if you ever need me, I'm there. No questions asked, my brother. Cheers to my friend, man. Cheers to my brother right there. Hope you and the family are doing good, fam. Hope you guys are actually being prosperous in life and you know, about it's all about that, man, peace of mind. We always talk about that shit. There's a difference between being a slave of sin and being a willing servant of it. Yeah, nah, I agree with you. I agree with you tremendously. You know, we all gonna fall short, but a lot of people sometimes kind of do it repetitively where they're just like doing it intentionally. Mind blowing. I got really to be truthful, I got sick I got sick of going back to the same behaviors. I got sick of going back to the same behaviors. That shit was not getting me anywhere. I was very miserable and just pissed off. Yeah, I had to make some type of change in life. Like, you know, if I don't get this shit together, I'm gonna die miserable. I felt like I was killing myself with stress levels. You have the visual of a king. Amen to that, man. We are kings. King, man, you got to think of yourself as, building an empire. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad Colorado has some really solid people I've been able to meet. Where about that you be at? What little areas? Yeah, so it's been a real learning process in life. Amen to the kings we are. How yeah, you kind of gotta think of it like that, bro. Be a king. Like if you building an empire, be a king, man. Like put your head up and just roam and just know you a king, man. Arvada, lots of good older folks. Hell yeah. No, I agree. Arvada's a beautiful place. Arvada's hella beautiful. I used to live out there on like 51st. I worked at that 7-Eleven on 51st and Kibling. Such a beautiful place. Yeah. Such a beautiful place. That would be like a place I actually would live again. Arvada. It has some cool little sceneries, cool little lakes over there. You could go hit the lake. There's a little lake over there, the little fishing lake. Got a little couple trails. It's beautiful out there. It's a beautiful area. And that's another thing is too, like kind of getting away from, the environments, like the other environments that you have, kind of getting away from the environments, right? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. You gotta just go. You gotta just dip to another environment. Don't stay in the same old environment. It really is, and there are so many cool lakes. Yep. There's a lake, like if you go towards like 104th, there's a big old reservoir. That shit is tight. That shit is so beautiful. When you go to 104th, it's like a reservoir going towards the plasma center all the way up. So dope. That shit is beautiful. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I could do that all the time is go to the lakes and just peace of mind. We used to ride bikes through the trails over that as a kid. Beautiful place, brother. Shit, I'll go. I'm trying to go sit at the lake and ride some trails than be in the inner city, bro, half of the time. Like I'm kind of weird. I'm kind of a weirdo, homie. I could admit this shit, right? Since I've been on this journey, I be thinking like stuff that I never thought was even something I would do. I be thinking the shit is actually like the tightest shit to do. I'm very, I'm a real life, I guess right now, if you really want to say it, I'm a real life square, fool. I don't want to go do nothing people be talking about. I'm a real life square now. I'm a civilian all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why people be like, yeah, I'm not messing with this food chef because I'm gonna tell you, let's do something simple. Let's go do something simple. Let's go to one of them Italian festivals. Go chill with all the Italian people and good laughter, homie. What are they, bazaars? Let's go over there and just chill. See what kind of ingredients they got for some good food. Let's go up to the trails. Let's go look at the birds, homie. The birds in the sky. I feel you, bro. I choose the mountains over the city. So yeah, and I'm content with that shit. I mean, I don't want to go to a club. I don't want to go kick it. I don't want to go to the hood. I don't want to go be chilling at some house party. I don't want to turn up on the all the races. Like I'm good. Hell yeah, I'd rather do that. Learn some new shit. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's good with it? How you guys doing today, man? We're just talking about being good people. We're talking about, and I was telling everybody, I'd rather be just a square now in life. Like I'm a square. I'm a square, homie. I like that's what I do. I'm boring. I'm boring. But you know what that boring shit done did for me? Good morning. Can I ask you a question? You know what that shit did for me though? Kept me out of prison. I ain't never went back to the penitentiary from being a square. I don't have to worry about an indictment. I don't have to worry about getting caught up for anything. You know why? Because I'm a civilian. I'm a civilian. I'm a civilian, fool. Um, I say it all the time. We're civilians now, and it's more peaceful and stressful. Hell yeah. You could have all the respect. All them fools that want that respect, go ahead, get that shit. Get that shit. Go ahead. You can have all the respect from people the streets. I've been waiting to travel to the US, but you people talk a little too fast. Yeah, you might not want to come or get a translator. Get a translator though. You know, my girlfriend and I broke up, and she told everything that I'm on circumstance, and now they are constantly calling me push pop. Any advice? Shit, represent it. Like you should go make shirts of that. Like take that, homie. Stamp that. Don't be embarrassed, homie. Take pride into that shit. Call your name is Big Push Pop now, homie. Hey, y'all show some love to the homie Push Pop. That's the homie. Hey, sub up Push Pop. Hell yeah, bro. Take pride of that shit. Own that shit, homie. We need to bring back block parties. That was dope though. Hell yeah, that was dope. South Bend, Indiana had block parties, like the whole block would just turn up. A boring day for me just means more peaceful. Peace. Hell yeah, peace of mind. Peace of mind. Let's go. I honestly thought it was kind of cool, like a mini amateur with a pink overdose hoodie. Yeah, take ownership of that shit, homie. Don't let that shit affect you. Don't let that shit be your downfall, bro. Why you can't be successful. You have a problem, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should get a tattoo of that shit too, bro. Right on your neck, right here. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Own that shit, bro. Own it. Can I ask something? If you don't want answer, I'll get it. But how many of your homies got popped by the Bloods, brother? By the Bloods, brother? Man, everybody popping everybody. Everybody shooting shit up, bro. Back in my day, fools was just dropping from both sides. Just you shoot one, you shoot one, they shooting two. They shoot two, you shooting three. It was bad, homie. It was like fucking Call of Duty, and there was no responding to the shit. Hell nah. And honestly, you don't want to know what's crazy? Like I know you probably trolling or whatever. I mean, you might, but a lot of times it didn't even have to do with the Bloods. It might be the hands of the Crips. What you know about that? Like the Crips be killing each other more than the Bloods kill the Crips. Same with the other side. It'd be a lot of in-house murders. Wild. My blood brother got popped. IP, he was a civilian too, though. Damn, 13 my homies got popped. Damn, crazy man. That's a cold game. That's a cold game right there. That's what we was just talking about. Disposable shit, man. Like Call of Duty. Fools are out here playing Call of Duty with each other's lives, man. Yeah. A lot of the times, to be real with you, it wasn't even no Bloods killing Crips. It was Crips killing Crips and Bloods killing Bloods. To be real, that's how cold the game is. Is that it be same hoods killing each other. Wild, man. Backwards. It's tragic. Those men are worth more than a lost life. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, they are. They playing with a lot of fire though. Man. All right, we about to eat some breakfast. Get ready to go hit this gym off. Um, hey, little dumb. Hey, little dum dum. You sound like a fucking caveman, bro. Little dum dum. And that's why I became a square and a civilian. We turn on other people. And most of the time, they're doped out and scared. Damn. Yeah, it's a cold game, brother. It's a hell of a cold game. Sometimes they say it's cold, but it don't snow sometimes. Just because it don't snow, it don't mean it's cold sometimes. These men are someone's son, family. Yeah. It's a cold shot. Cold reality out there. It's a cold shot, a cold reality. You know, people always ask me that shit too. Like, to be real with you, and an honest answer is that, to be real with you, I never even had to really, to be truthful, to worry about anybody really. Like, there was foods that you always had to worry about from the other side, but I felt like I didn't have to worry about them foods that were from that hood or that, because we stayed on defense, right? We play the same game, bro. We're on defense, but the reason why it was so dangerous inside the circle is because you never knew. You never knew who was plotting. When it comes from inside, you really just don't even know. You really just don't even know that it comes from the inside. So you got a silent enemy. You got a silent enemy. It might be the homies plotting, and you don't even know this shit. And now you get hit unexpectedly. So yeah, we have more damage from people that we knew in the inner side in-house circle. And that goes with a lot of fucking politicking. A lot of that shit. Los Angeles Chargers. Not the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm a Charger. I love Steve Ray. Yeah. Good dude. Good dude. Yeah. There's like the mob killing their own people, bro. That shit is vicious, man. Like, I just watched a lot of stuff, bro. That shit is vicious, homie. That shit is a vicious cycle, bro. I don't get it. To gang life is to look all fun and rap. Most rappers aren't from the hood because in the hood you're not making it out unless you go to school. A lot of them dudes paint a picture. Come on, Rada. Come on. You have people like Chris Brown and Soldier Boy acting like they really politic, and you got fools like 6ix9ine and Trippy Red, Young Thug, bro. People need to get it out their mind that these rappers really be from the streets. They were there. They really honestly try to seek something. They really honestly try to seek something, and it's not even their lifestyle, bro. They seeking for that shit. Best seafood. Where's the best seafood in Denver? I don't know. Honestly, to be truthful, I don't like the Asian markets, and they're about to close all the Asian markets. They're about to close all the Asian markets. So I don't even really know, honestly. Tupac, the biggest one. He claimed blood on day, crib next day. Yeah. Yeah, it's a cold world, my brother. It's like a cold world. People be seeking for that shit. They seek for it. With the Walls on 26, he has an influencer who did a gang of time, but he is the truth. Nah, I need to go check him out. I need to go check that. Need to check him out for real. I would actually like to get up on him, brother. Hell yeah. I need because I be watching that type of shit. Influencers that kind of come from the background, homie. And I like to like pick their minds. So I'm gonna go check that one out. Young Thug wearing a mini dress, claiming the streets. It's all bad, fool. That shit's all bad, big Josh. Sad. Wallow is a solid one. Mm-mm-mm. Salute. Mm-mm-mm. I'm gonna have to go check him out, fam. Yeah, Pac, Pac, he did come from like some ballet shit too. Um, Pac, I think honestly, because his mom was in the Black Panthers, I think he just felt the struggle. I know he wasn't, he later down the road like kind of learned that aspect of the thug life, but I could relate like to a lot of songs that he put out because it was just like pinpointing a lot of stuff people were going on in the inner hoods. So I think that's one reason why Pac was so respected in the music because he could make a song and people felt that shit. Not saying he was just this 100% like this real dude, but just the lyrics alone kind of made you feel like that Dear Mama song, bro. That was like my life, homie. Like everything Pac said in that song, I have a story just like that, even to the point where he's talking about, dad not being there and then sister, me and sister, my baby sis, bro. That was my sis. Like he talked about a lot. He pinpointed a lot. And like it was like, damn, fool, did this fool just rap? He rapped my life. So I think that's why people related to Pac. 6ix9ine is the diabolical. Yeah, he was smoking dope. Look up. Oh yeah, I seen that. I actually seen that of him in high school. I actually seen that shit. Yeah. Um, the hood life chose you. You don't choose it. No, I agree with you. I'm not even gonna lie. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you. Why you wearing a head cap under a hat, fool? This ain't 2000. Why you looking at my shit, viewing my shit, bro? If you don't like it, why do you be here? Why are you still here? Because it seems like you still here, buddy. And I was in prison in 2007, so I don't know what was in 2007. I do what I do. In 2026, I do what I do. It's not about what they do. It's about what Savage Sev does, bruh. I was in the penitentiary on the yard in 2007, bro. I do what I do. Do you do what you do? Do I do what I do? You need to go talk to the dude that had the rainbow hair, bruh. The fool that had the pink hair. That fool had some fake ass tattoos. But you probably was advocating for that, bro. So he got the thug life tatted on his chest. Shout out to you though, brother. Alvis had it right with it in the ghetto. Alvis was the truth though. I actually fuck with Alvis. That's his style. Well, where you are? Wait, where you are? Where are you? I'm in Denver, homie. I'm in Denver. I still rock 75. Let's go, bro. Why you worried about what a man is wearing on his head? Oh man. Shout out to you guys, man. Salute to that dude. He came and gave us a view though. Salute to that guy. He came in and gave us a view though. Hey, my homeboy met a girl in Denver. He moved out there Now he's living on the streets. He's from damn. Don't come, don't come out to the D town, damn fool. You gonna be on the streets, smoked out off of fentanyl. Yeah, don't do that. That's all bad, homie. He needs to go back to Texas and go back where he was good. That's a cold shot. Go to another city and just get all homeless and strung out. That's all bad, bro. I told his ass he met her on a dating app. Oh yeah, you knew that was about to be fail. You knew that was about to fail. Hell no. Mm-hmm. Shout out, hey, you guys go sub her up. Has a YouTube. Hey, you guys go sub with the homegirl Yanni. I already got her sub. Appreciate her support. Appreciate the support she brings. The good vibes. All we need is we're gonna build this channel off of good vibes and real people. So now when people ask me, what is the channel about? It's about good vibes and good people. That's what we're gonna change it. 5280 good vibes and good people. You know, Josh and Savage, thanks for the support. Yeah, we support you. You always show my channel love, so thank you for the support. You know, we appreciate you being here too. We appreciate you being here too. That's always like recommended good people that want to chop it up with some other real people, you know? Because there be a lot of clown shit going on these platforms where everybody wants to act like a fucking airhead. Everybody wants to act like an airhead. That's what these platforms are built for, is just people that are running around like they're cows, bro, in a stock, you know? That's what they want to be a part of. We try to bring the good vibes. We try to just bring good vibes. That's it. That's all. That's all we try to do. Health and wealth. Health and wealth. That's what we push. We push health and wealth and good vibes and just good people all the way around. That's probably like, I would say, maybe 20% of the population of people out here. They don't want to push good vibes. They don't want to push good vibes. People be so mad. What up, George? What the hell? Why you don't have a moderator, fool? The hell? I'm pissed, bro. Why this fool don't have a moderator, man? Yeah, you're a moderator, bro. Why doesn't it show you're a moderator? That don't even make sense. Why is George not a moderator? I scrolled past probably like 100 channels before this one. There are some crazy stuff, bro. And you know what's crazy is people just tune into that shit. That's the crazy thing, bro. It's like people tune into that shit. People love being around that weird shit. And I understand it's like entertaining, but don't that shit get tired after a while? Oh, there you go. There you go, George. It's on. I would think that shit gets tiring for people. People just love to view that shit. Like, doesn't that shit get tiring? Let me ask all the new people. Eat the meat. Let's ask this dude, Mr. Stepper. Doesn't that shit get tiring, bro? Like just being like a pointless troll that goes from live stream to live stream, or watching these pointless people that don't have no substance to their content. Doesn't that shit get tiring for you? Like just saying like suspect shit all day. Doesn't that shit get tired for you? Eat the meat off the stick, or my balls in your walls. You would think like You would step it up eventually. But a lot of people just like to be like the fool with the dangling meat. So I ask you a sincere question. Don't you get tired of that shit? Or that's just like something, it's just like something that you love. You like to just dangle meats all the time. I really need to know. Weirdos watch weirdos. I really need to know this. Um, why ain't you at work? How do you know foods don't work graveyards, or how do you know foods don't go in on their second shift at 1 o'clock? And why ain't you at work? I need to ask you why you ain't at work. You're in a comment section just at work. Oh, I'm on break. Man, shut up. Shut your dumb ass up. You went to jail before I did? Yes, I did. Hell yeah, I did. What's up, big dog? Where you from? I'm from Denver, my brother. I'm from Denver, Colorado, East. I just saw a guy from Africa eating an orange with a pill. People tuning in like, what is he doing next? Oh my gosh. Like it's the greatest thing on the earth. This is what people be tuning into. I would think that shit would get tiring after a while though. I got rich in 2004. I just chill. See? That's all it's about, right? And I guarantee you feel good, homie. Just chill, relax, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Uh, I see your logo from the Lego franchise tat. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to the Legos though. See, before you was even born, homie, them Legos was already OGs. Them Legos, they served a purpose, fool. They was actually dope. Legos was dope, fool. I'm a OG Lego in, bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I like Legos. You a Lego fan? You a Lego fan, brother? Shit. Shit, I went to Legoland one time. Talking about this shit. I went to this place called Legoland, homie. And this shit had built characters with thousands of Legos, fool. That shit was like, you knew that shit took some work. You knew it took some work. They have so many cool Lego sets. Yeah, homie. I'm back. What's up, man? Salute. They have so many cool Lego sets. He has his own business. Business. Box State business. Let's go. Let's go, my brothers. I love the Star Wars ones. Hell yeah, man. Whatever floats the boat, whatever keeps your mind sane, go ahead and do it. That's what I say. Whatever gives you a peace of mind, do it. Hell yeah. Well, yeah, there's some weird channels. Like there's some hella weird channels out there. Brick by brick, bricked up. Hey, little man, what's up, little man? How you doing? Shout out to the little mans. Shout out to the short kings, homie. Shout out to all the little homies. Just getting ready to go to this gym, my brother. How are you doing this morning? How is the homie doing? Samuel. Oh, Sam. Sam, how are you doing this morning, bro? Salute to you, man. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the short kings, man. Mm-hmm. Shout out to all my short homies. I'm good. It was a little cloudy. It was a little cloudy out there, but it's getting sunny. We got sun in the forecast now. Now, never get comfortable because I live in Colorado and this shit will change in a matter of an hour. Extra income display is an app that you can play games. Nice. Nice. What kind of games are there? Is it like some you make points and you make money off that shit, right? Okay. Weather's dog shit down here in Australia at the moment. Damn. What's going on out there? It's like cold out there. It's like super cold out there. I remember like 2, 3 years ago, Australia had that big ass fire, fool. That big ass fire was no joke. It just killed a gang of animals, homie. It killed all the brush and all the trees and all the plantation. That was cold. And I heard it was set up by like the government or some shit. What's up, big dog? What's up, Hunter? How you doing, homie? How's everybody doing? You freezing cold and wet. Ooh. It says it might rain in Denver. Yeah, I think it's gonna rain again, to be honest, man. It's cold. It's been cold. It's been like depressing weather, man. I've been depressed. But I like the rain though. I just don't like the snow after the holidays. Once the holidays hit, I'm not trying to be in the snow. I rather have the rain. I rather have the rain any day. You know, shit. My birthday's in July, and I think honestly, I'm gonna take a fucking balloon, a hot air balloon trip. Me and Lady Chev, we're going for a hot air balloon trip. That's what I think we're doing for our birthdays. Hot air balloon. I mean, that's what I said. Try new things. Because we were gonna do skydiving. Lady Sev and Big Sev was about to do skydiving, but we might go hot air balloons. That's what I think we might do. Yo, bro, greet from Poland. Can you say Quartera? Shout out to you, Poland. Hey, is that where the Polish sausage comes from? Poland, Polish sausage. That's where that comes from. The Polish sausage, fool. Princess, how you doing? Salute, salute, salute. Haha, thank you. Shout out to you guys, man. Top of the AM. Homeboy, come to Albuquerque. Albuquerque sounds like a beautiful. I want to go to Santa Fe though. I want to go to the prayer grounds. When I was younger, my little cousin, she died of a tumor, bro. We went to the prayer grounds. So beautiful out there. So beautiful. That was a place where I could just live. Homie, Santa Fe. Beautiful. Beautiful views. Such a beautiful place. Yes, yes. Polish sausage comes from Poland, bro. Nice. Y'all invented the Polish sausage, bro. Nice. Salute. How you doing? I'm actually pretty good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing this morning? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just getting my protein intake and I'm about to go to the young gym. Gotta go to the young gym. Why did you and my little brother for you really are a coward? That's the dumbest troll ever, bro. Why do you come in here every 2 days and say that shit, bro? You go to everybody's live and say that shit. Why do you do that, homie? Get some new trolling in your life. Cheers. What's up with it? How you doing? New Mexico looks gorgeous. My sister lived in for New Mexico for a few. Yeah, it's beautiful out there. Like Santa Fe was the truth. Santa Fe was like it was such a beautiful place, Santa Fe. Good people out there too. Some good ass people out there. Loved it out there. I'm great. Thank you for asking. I hope all is well and may God be with you and give you blessings and many more to come. See, that's sweet words right there. Thank you for that. We needed that, encouragement. That's what we was talking about just a little bit. Have some encouragement. Speak life into people. And I speak life into you guys too. Y'all are all gonna be great today. Y'all are all gonna be great. And I appreciate you guys supporting. Thank you guys so much. The trolls need some hobbies. Maybe wilding out. I could never understand it. That's cool, man. I did that one. Like, what? Which one? The hot air balloons? Big George? Like the hot air balloons? How was that? How was that? That adventure, homie. The hot air balloons. Mm-mm-mm. I feel that, Josh. I do feel that, brother. Mm. Oh, you over there at the Patriot game? Nice, homie. I'm going to I'll be at the Broncos and Kansas City Chief game for the home opener, my brother. I'll be at the Kansas City and Bronco game for the home opener. Gonna be rocking that shit. So the hot air balloon, I've been wanting to actually go because my wife, that was on her bucket list. So I think we're gonna go in July for my birthday. I wish I had. Your eye color is pretty. It's really pretty. It's crazy because like today I was looking at my eyes right now, and when I looked at them, they have gold, fool. There's like gold on the top of my eyes, and it all has to do with I'm in a good mood. But yesterday they were like blue. That's a trip. Goldish blue. I said, bro, it like took me by surprise. I'm like, damn, fool, your eyes are wild. Uh, but I always have to put these in too, though. Having light eyes, I always have to put these in right here. Max strength. These are beautiful. These are for the beautiful people. Hello, how you doing today? How you doing today? God bless. Hope you having a good day today. Hope you having a beautiful day. It's beautiful out here. It's kind of cold, but we starting the day off good, getting our intake in. Yeah, you have amber around the corners. It's crazy. Look at that shit. I surprise myself sometimes when I look like, damn, fool, your eyes are wild. Mine have that normally. Those work well, but man, those eye drops burn. You're not lying to that. You're not lying. They really do burn. Like it's one of them things. It's like, damn, that shit hurts. I'm sorry that may have came off weird. If I offended you, I'm really nah. No, no, no. You didn't offend me. Nah, there's so many things people say on here. I'm so past getting offended. Like people, you want to know what's crazy? People will look at my eyes, right? And they'll say, take off your mascara. I said, "Tch." So, it just comes with the territory of having like lighter eyes. Bro is unemployed. Damn, homie, how did you know that? Damn, you're smart, buddy. You're fucking smart. You're smart as fuck, homie. You're such an intelligent man. Give cookies to the homie. Round of applause for that guy. Jesus, bro. Yeah, people be saying the darnest things. You remember that TV show? Kids say the stupidest things or the funniest things. People are all comedians to no one. Damn, everybody's no one in this chat. Everybody, nobody. They say, may you maybe you shouldn't go to jail. I'll take your cookies too. The homie said, "I'll take your cookies." What cookies do you? What cookies are you talking about? They don't even have cookies in jail. Oh, maybe the county. Damn, this fool said I'm going to the. You really don't have no morals or priorities. You want to go to jail, bro? That's where you want to meet me in jail? That's crazy. That is a crazy concept. You need to really get your life together, buddy. They say that out of jealousy. Yeah, big jealousy though. Nah, for real. Hell yeah. It's a lot of jealousy. A lot of jealousy goes on. You know, there is a lot of jealousy. Jerry has talking to us though. What clown ass fool? Wild. But yeah, so it's one of the things. It like I'm so used to it now. I'm so used to. I don't even like a lot of times. I just kind of just laugh at what people say, but doing this type of work, this type of shit, you gonna see the darnest things people say in these comment sections. Everybody got something to say. I got to start making cookies for the neighbors again. I used to give cookies to my neighbors. Nice. Okay. You was like the cookie lady. Just ignore them. Salute to you. See, I like that mindset. I do like that mindset because like I just do. I be scrolling. My mods just kind of chip them off. Boom. I just scroll, just scroll up. Boom. So we're gonna get this little protein. We got the rest of these little proteins to eat. And then I gotta go I'm gonna go to the gym and hit some back today. Go hit some arms. These little kids make me laugh. I seen and done stuff that would make them pee their pants. Hey, OG, real shit. And we know what goes on the compound. So they talking reckless, bro. That shit would get them shellacked. Out here in Colorado, boys like Marvin Gray, Morrison, Big Jimmy, Ice, Big Smitty, they would have ways with these dudes. Hogjaw, like them is some real life monsters, bro. And the way that these dudes be acting, I wouldn't even, honestly, at this point, I wouldn't even feel bad, but they gonna run into the brick wall. Like, what? You can always tell by a person's character, homie, who would last and who wouldn't, you know? I'm on number two. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm country. That's what country people do. Nice. Now, yeah, you lived in the country, like you were born and raised in the country. I guarantee that was a lot more peaceful. Country living, a lot more peaceful. Probably. Did you do like some farming and stuff? Do you still jerk man off? But whoa, whoa, you're bright. You're a bright light bulb. You got a lot going for you, buddy. But yeah, did you used to go hunting and stuff? I would actually. That would be probably one of the things I would actually get into up in Bailey. Um, we'd have some wild ones out there. My relative lived in Bailey, Colorado. They had a private owned lake up there. That's a weird question to ask someone, and very disrespectful to jerk man off. Very rude and disrespectful. Yeah. He's one of them dudes that we always talk about. Like, yeah, he's on every live though. That's one of them dudes that be on every live talking to men. We got to think about it like that too. Like these dudes be going around basically talking to men about jerking off other men the whole time. This is what they do all day, every day. Not believe it or not, my dad was a vegetarian. Okay, okay, okay. We stuck out like sore thumbs. Did you ever eat any type of meat? So you guys be gay. So just a little insight. When you go to the penitentiary, like, and I'm gonna say Colorado, right? A lot of them dudes, um, they get turned out. Not to even put no fabrications. I know a lot of dudes on the low low, especially if they did big extents. There's actually foods that identify as women in there. And a lot of times you'll hear secrets and you'll actually the foods that get exposed for messing with some of the dudes in there. And it was a big percentage of them dudes. And I know that might sound like interesting, but you have people like, and this is, I can only talk for my state, right? You had dudes in there like Shayla, Skittles. You had this dude named Pocahontas, Diamond, uh, Militant, Milligan. Like they were actually dudes that identified, and they would keep them on the yards. And a lot of them dudes didn't. They were not around feminine females. They hadn't been around females for a long time. So when these dudes are practicing how to be feminine, them dudes, it overtakes them. That's that spirit of lust we talk about. And then all of a sudden, you hear them fools slipping up. And even some people I knew. Oh my shit. Yo, what up? What is? Salute, Mac. For real. And then another thing is too, you know what's crazy? They would go to visit their baby's mom. These dudes would be in full on marriages. And then they would go visit their baby's mom and kids and then go back to the unit in love with some dude. Mind blowing. Mind blowing to me. I'm like, damn, bro, don't you have a whole family? Don't you have a whole ass family? And your ass will go visit the family, and then you will go back to where your lover is on the prison yard. That's just my city, because a lot of fools say that's not happening in Cali and all that shit. Well, Colorado, that shit happened. And there was a lot of fools getting exposed for that shit. Yep. Not just normal fools either. There was some fools that were gang banging getting exposed for that shit. You must be all right. Like that. They be loving that shit. I mean, I had a lot of compliments. I got a lot of compliments. A lot of females loved them. A lot now I'm seeing a lot of dudes love that shit. And not to you, I'm just saying. But a lot of females did love them growing up. That was one of my downfalls because I had pretty ass eyes. Just went through a lot of shit with crazy women. And, I got a beautiful wife now, though, bro. Like, I've been married for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit is wild to be real. And it was happening. It was happening more and more. You know, you never grew up. What you mean, bro? I never grew up. I literally did. I literally caught a case in 2003, homie. Got out in 2008. Just had got off of juvenile shit. And I haven't been back to the penitentiary since 2011. What you mean I ain't grew up? I didn't go back to the penitentiary once. So getting out the penitentiary after all that time, you have to do some growing up if you stay out. If you don't catch another case, hell yeah, you can't take that from the savage. Hell no. Hell no. You ain't taking that shit from savage. I done finished my whole parole in 3 years and I had a 5-year tail, buddy. Where was you at in prison? Well, I was in Colorado. I was at Buny, Crowley, Bent, Trinidad, Delta, Rifle, CMRC. Yeah. Hell yeah. It's just wild. My dad did 3 years in the pen, but you never fucked with men like that. My dad was never in my life. I feel you. Yeah. Now don't get me wrong, Don't get me wrong, like not everybody was on that time. And I don't want to make it like Colorado just with everybody was on that time, but you would be surprised, bro. And I'm just being so like I'm telling you the deep, like the truth of what was going on. And I'm trying to be transparent. It must not be like other prisons because they kept some of them dudes on the yards. And when them dudes was on the yards, fools would show their whole colors. Gangsters and all, gangbangers and all. And I don't want to hear it was just the black dudes. That shit was everybody's car. Fools was getting exposed in every single car. And it was crazy. A lot of them lifers they didn't get around that shit. They were like, we're doing life, we're gonna play with this shit, you know. 10 years was enough for me. How? Yeah, you understand, OG. 10 years is a lot. And then you know, being in there for 10 years straight, you probably enjoy freedom, bro. You have to enjoy freedom because I know I do. Um, nah, I wasn't that so my brother. You stand tall in prison or hit. Nah, never PC, my brother. Never. I wouldn't even feel right, my bro. Like PC. What would be, and then I asked this, what would be the reason I would go to PC, you know? I didn't have no bad paperwork. My paperwork comes back good. So I had GP every single facility, bro. Now I politicked, definitely. You know, I politicked and shit. And I'm not gonna say that I was the hardest fool in the penitentiary because I handled a lot of business and I got some losses and shit and fights and shit, but there ain't none in my jacket or nothing in my background that says, oh, this fool had any type of bad shit on the yard, you know. I just handle my business, really. Coming from the southeast, the Cali prison politics tore my world apart, damn. And it's really like that though. You know, it's really like that to be real, like 100%. What up, my homie? What up with my rider, bro? Salute. What's up, family? How you doing this morning? Love freedom. Love freedom. I love it, bro. I could never I could never see myself going to do more time, bro. And that's another thing. I'll die, homie. I'll tell the cops would have to kill me before I go do another sentence. I'm not gonna allow myself to go ever do it. I won't even get in no trouble. But I'm telling you right now, you won't never see me in prison again because the cops are gonna kill me. That place is meant to help get your mind right. But sadly, well, there's no outlets in that shit either. There's no like hardly any classes. There's no real traits unless you're really like you have like privileges to go do the steel factory thing and you know work on like the cow program or shit. But bro, please tell me how to know a girl gender. You better just. What do you mean, bro? You messing with the trannies out there, bro? What the fuck is going on with this Colorado weather, Sev? I don't even know, man. It's sunny out here where I am, and I honestly heard that it's about to be crazy later. Good morning, what's good, Pam? Just shooting the shit. Got me some coffee time. Got me a little bit of coffee time going on because my dad don't hold with people like that. Not for real though. I feel that. I feel that, you know. Blessings, blessings for your pops. And all I could say, you know, for you is like, you know, just support your pops. I don't know if you say you don't really have a relationship, but you know, maybe you guys can rekindle your relationship. It's never too late. You know, it's never too late. Life's too short. You know, but that's one thing I wish I would have did because me and my pops, we didn't really know each other either. He was in prison and then he got, you know, he passed away and shit. So life is short. You know, life is hella short. Who touch other man? Damn, they did. They be wilding out. I had to bang with the pile, no matter how I felt about blacks before that. I mean, because you know, in California, it's so divided on that shit, right? So you gonna follow the program or get rolled up, you know? And that's the truth. You can't get across that program, bro. You know, you can't get it out of that program. Like you're gonna program. So all the homies out there that like your freedom, when you get to prison, you're gonna be controlled by other people. There's no way of getting around that. You're gonna be controlled. If you don't like working out, they tell you you're working out, you're gonna work out. If you're a youngster or a new person to prison, they give you a blade, they're gonna tell you to go stick somebody. You might not even want to, but you're gonna conform. There's no way around that shit. Um, I left prison in 2014 and I didn't look back. I thought I never go back, and I have yet played some bad stuff inside the walls. Hey, congratulations on your mission, bro. Continue to do what you do, you know? Continue to do what you do. Hey, congratulations on that shit, really, bro. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. I believe that tremendously, homie. I don't know if you're trolling, but I believe that tremendously. That's why I don't even play. I don't play with the games, bro. Hell no. I don't play them games. That's why I stay away, because I know myself. I'm gonna end up getting in some trouble that puts me away for a life sentence. You know, I don't have rope around my neck. Next time I get a case, I'm going away for a long ass time, and I know that. That's in the back of my mind all the time. Next time I catch a case, you're going to get double digits. They already kind of showed you a little bit of love. The county or state will never see me alive again. Amen to that. And I'm actually speaking that into your life, bro. You strong willed, homie. You ain't never gonna go touch that shit again. What the heck? Yeah, they was transforming, bro. So many food be turning rainbow. I promise you on everything I love. Even one of my closest homies, homie, I heard about that shit and I couldn't even believe that shit. I was so disappointed in that shit because I knew this fool as a rider in the streets. Then all of a sudden I'm hearing this shit, and it 90% probably is true, because I think about it when he was free a couple of times. I'm like, what is this fool doing with that dude? He said he got the money off that dude. I'm like, yeah, bro. So when it comes back to it, I'm like, damn, I was lucky. He's looking down on you proud. Mine's up heaven too. Hell yeah. Make pops proud, you know. Um, I was lucky I was able to come back to the East Coast. What part of the East Coast you in, fam? A year and a half county time was enough for me. Hell yeah, I know that's right. I know that's right. Come on, man, I'm not trolling. Like I said, 2004, and I haven't looked back. When I took that bus home, they said, "Don't look back." Amen. And I agree with you, bro. Like, not real shit. Yeah, you destined for good. You destined for good times, my brother. You got blessings in your life, homie. To be real with you, it's called growing up. When was the last time you saw boom boom? That's wild. Gabe banging is like lava lava coal, claiming they ain't cause they were the pitcher and not the. That's come on, Rada. Like real shit. When I look at that, it's like, homie. When I look at that shit, regardless if you're pitching or catching, you're gay. You're gay, fool. Just come out the closet already. It doesn't matter if you're pitching or catching, you're gay. You're gay. You a real life homosexual. You can't get around that shit. What up, hyper was cracking with you, brother? You can't get around that shit. That's the me whisperer. There was a lot of them fools. There was a lot of them fools. Me whisper too, bro. What the hell? The me whisper. That's a good one right there, fool. The cool part about it is, homie, I'm gonna be real. I know some people that actually I knew that was 100% solid, bro. And all of a sudden, I just found out shit about that shit. It's just found out. Like, damn, homie, this fool got caught slipping and got exposed for that shit, bro. What do I think now? Like, the game is cold, homie. The game is cold. The game is cold, bro. It's a cold game, my homies. What's good with it, Rada? What's cracking with you, Brody? How you doing today, man? Salute. Star. That was another one. Star. Remember Star? Star used to be calling them out. Like, hey, homie, you just got exposed. You just got exposed. Dry haven't caused the tears smell like doo doo. That's nasty, fool. If I still lived in Colorado, I would be getting ready for a water wheel. Hey man, I'm gonna get me a pass this year on the yard too. That's what that fool Shayla was doing too. Shayla was exposing fools, but Shayla had mitts though. Shayla actually could fight. Shayla could actually fight. This kid once when I was in middle school wanted me to smoke and smoke up. He literally greened out pancake crazy, and then next thing I knew, I hear he was trans. Damn, damn. Take that hat off real quick. Why? Sub up to my hey. If you donate to the cause, I'll take the hat off. I promise you. Donate to the cause, homie. This shit ain't free over here. You don't get shit free in these life, and y'all don't put him in timeout. He's cool. Um, but y'all, you need to donate, homie. And I'll take my hat off and my do rag off, and I'll show you the crazy hair, little homie. Your your door needs some WD-40 on the dead, homies. I promise you on that. I think Water Rail is part of Six Flags. They said that Six Flags went bankrupt though. They said that Six Flags went bankrupt. You remind me of one of the homies, Southside homies, named Chucky from. Oh shit. Yeah, there is. There is hair. I just cut long. I had long ass hair, bro. I used to have long ass hair. Um, yeah, I got hair, but I cut it into a fade. I cut it into a fade, my brother. Oil. Well, dude, I do need to get my shit oiled, bro. I feel like I'm in the dungeon. Is there hair under there? Oh yeah, Sand Star. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Look at that shit. You know what I'm saying? I said that, bro. On the dead homies. I seen the star. Salute to the homie, bro. I'm from Cali. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm from California. Shout out to Cali. Why, boom, did it. Whoa, that place is always so busy. Yo, what's your height and weight? Right now I'm 260 and I'm 5'10, 260 and 5'10. Why cut the hair? Cause I be in the gym. I be in the gym too much and I had drenching sweat in my eyes. My eyes were just always red. Like I box and shit. I do boxing and that shit just would sweat in my eyes. Um, what's your height, boom? Where the waves? I can't get no waves, bro. My waves are like tidal waves. I got some coarse ass, curly ass, wavy hair, but I can't even get no waves. It was closed for a cold minute. Damn. So, oh, Six Flags out there actually they reopened it. Six Flags. Oh shit. I heard they went bankruptcy out here in Colorado though. To be real, they're bankrupt all the way. Damn, you like Mike Tyson height? That's deadly. To be real with you, I do try to do the Tyson roll too, and then come up. That's what I be trying to do in that gym. Damn, so they got they actually got Six Flags. That's kind of dope. Okay, okay, that's kind of dope. So they used to have one out here. It was called Six Flags Village Gardens, but they closed it all the way down, and then they just reopened it, and it says Illages. That's it. white guy with blue eyes, but I'm so you think I'm actually white? I am Spanish though, bro. But I'm Puerto Rican Spanish, Chicano, and native. Cisneros is my last name, buddy. Cisneros is my last name, homie. If I talk like this, I'd be Paisa, homie. Out here in Six Flags. Hey, $50. That's the homie, man. I gotta get down to the homie, a little something for the wood pile. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate that tremendously. Homie, shout out to my homie Brian. Always showing love, always showing support. You a real dog for that shit, man. And shout out to the pile, man. God bless to the homies, all the brothers up there. What up, Big E? What's cracking with you, fam? Salute, salute, salute. Water Road in the same, no Six Flags. I live 2 blocks away. Damn, no Six Flags. I never got why dudes wear do rags if no waves or braids. Well, for me, I go to the gym, bro, and I'm about to go to the gym. So when I wear a do rag, it helps keep the sweat out of my eyes. Like when I don't wear a do rag, I over sweat. So that do rag absorbs sweat. Hell yeah. I do that all the time, especially I'm going to boxing practice. But yeah, man, that's salute to the homie, man. Like that shit made my day, homie. Salute to you, bro. Salute to the family. What up with it? What up with it? Salute. His eyes are like my hubby's eyes. He has a black ring. Oh shit, okay. Eyes because he's native. A lot of natives do. A lot of natives do. You have beautiful eyes. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys, everybody. Okay, see, people about to piss me off, just becoming assuming shit. For real, it's wild. That's just wild. That's just crazy. Mind blowing. But that's what the stereotypes. People are always going to have an opinion. The black ring on the outside of the eyes, only natives. Oh, only natives really have that. Okay. I see that shit. I do. Morning, happy hump day. Happy hump day to everybody. Happy hump day. I'm about to get another cup of coffee and then I'm going to head out to the gym. I'm going to hit the gym real quick. Give me another cup of coffee going. So to the homie Pile, did you ever go to East Coast, like the East Coast penitentiaries? Have you ever went out there and like basically got to see like the East Coast penitentiaries? What would be the difference, you think? And check this out. Another thing is too, fam. I be tripping out because like the fashion statements, right? The fashion statements out here with the skinny jeans, and then you got people that are wearing like rainbow hair, homie. You got people that are doing these Egger looks. It's like, bro, for myself, it's like, bro, how would you even look at me and get, how would you even look at me and be like, why does this fool got this on? When there's so many weird shit going on out here. Um, what does that mean? Hold on, let me see real quick. Uh, would you prefer I go to work sober today? Oh, hell yeah. Or just I'd rather you go. If you're not doing forklift, if you're not doing a forklift, don't don't get drunk, bro. I'm from Memphis, but did all my time in Cali. Okay. I never witnessed East Coast politics. I heard it's kind of different on the East Coast. Like they don't really have like a lot of racial tension, to be real with you at all. Florida either. I heard that they're kind of like all together, bro. Chuck Dickies. And button ups is the only thing I wear. He said, "Hey, I'm going back to the old school." I feel you on that, homie. I used to actually wear a lot of Dickie suits. I had some Dickie suits, bro. I had some Dickie suits and some Chuck Taylors, all Chucks, homie. Every single color, no race stuff. I hear the same. Yeah, I heard that them fools ain't really too big on the racial tensions. Colorado isn't either, homie. If you really like get down to it. Now, there's gonna be old school convicts. Now, getting before work is what gets me through. How, yeah, no, real shit, real shit. Um, there's gonna be like in Colorado state penitentiaries. There's gonna be old school convicts that actually were like about the racial tensions. To be real, the old school numbers. But when I was doing time, bro, I don't know if it changed in that era, but you had it was more like about your gang. Like there was, different gangbangers on the compound that would be Mexican Bloods and Mexican Crips. I seen Black Northsiders, Black Sudanio one time. Like it was just about your gang, really. So, of course, the old school convicts were tripping, but I never really actually seen a racial war, homie. My whole time, it was always gang wars. Like everything was gang wars. Hey, honey, thank you for my beautiful comment. Made my day. I see you too. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for supporting. Definitely. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Salute to you. Southsiders were all I could. Okay, yeah, because I heard that. I heard that a lot of times. The wood pile, and the Sudanos don't really have a lot of conflict in Cali either. Not in Cali. Stay with your own. Yeah, but I gotta burst your bubble on this, right? California is not the only penitentiary system. So that works for your state and that's your program, but that's not how it works in all 50 states. Everybody has a different program. And nobody in Cali, they're not the governing over all prison systems either. And no disrespect to Cali, but they don't have no jurisdiction in Arizona and New York. And it's just not like that. They couldn't go to the prison yards and just run shit because there's people that are on them prison yards that are running the program, But shout out to the land, homie. Shout out to California, definitely. Hell yeah, shout out to the land. My made my day. Yeah, I had to go show some love, I did. You showed me a lot of love, so yeah, I had to show you some love. That's all I wear. Suits with cowboy boots. Let's go, Ryder. That old school. That old school. Loving that shit. I took a toothpaste from a black in Cali. Damn, I would get run up on. I heard even if you took some food. So you guys can't go to each other's stores either, right? Made my day. You made my day. You actually made my day by pulling up and saying nice things. Let's go, big lazy. What's cracking with you, brother? Salute. Love me some. That's for real though. What's good, bro? We just shooting the shit. About to go to the gym here in Colorado in the 80s and early 90s. You stuck with your own race. I feel that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I can understand though, because you had the old school convicts, man. You had the old school convicts, to be real with you. You had convicts, not inmates. You had actually convicts. So I understand completely. You know, um, I understand that. And I won't argue that. I just can argue about my time. Like I can argue about my prison stay. And when I was on the yard, we didn't have no racial shit. Like we didn't have no racial wars. We had gang wars, you know. The crazy shit, like I'm gonna be real, and people don't want to hear this at all. Like to be 100. And I say this all the time. I was like there with my own eyes, is when the OG fool from Southside, I think he was like from Southside, um, Spruce or some shit, and some A-Trade gangsters, bro. They were Sudanos and some Cali Crip. And them fools had relations, bro. And they almost got off on the LPPs together. They were actually riding together, homie, because of a blue rag thing. And people will argue, but that shit took place, homie. Like I'm not gonna lie on that shit, because I didn't even agree with that, because we don't technically get along with Sudanos, right? But it was a Southside Sudanio and a Cali Crip from the West Side, and they knew each other. And them fools actually pressed the LPPs and some of the north side together. You know, California tapping in. What's good? What's good with it? Salute, salute. No, hell yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You look like from Invincible. It's not an insult. Thank you. I don't know what that is, but appreciate you giving time, man. Appreciate you giving time. Um, no contact. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, it sucks that it's like that, but it's all the old heads. They're keeping it that way. Yeah, not for sure. Old heads ran it. They rooted it, so I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. Uh, all I could do is always give my experience, bro. I don't try to fabricate it. I'm a crip. Well, I don't even bang like that no more. But when I was doing time, I'm a crip, and I have enemies. And I went to the prison system with my head held high, homie. Ain't nobody ever took me off of a yard. I wrote all the politics, and I even got the heads up with all the homies. And I pushed the line, and I survived prison. And ain't nobody could say anything. There's no PC in my shit. Nobody ever rolled me up. You know what I'm saying? So when people like they get this misconception, it's just you can go in the manuscripts and go look at it. I mean, I ain't never got rolled up off a yard, and I was in politics on the front line every prison I've been to. You know, we talking about just different things in different cities and states. How it is in every state. It's a different program. Way different program in all the states. Every city got a different program. Can't even share weights. Hell nah. Hell nah. Really, to be truthful, you can't. It's that political. What's good, OG? Was cracking with Wyoming in the building. How's Wyoming today? How's Wyoming? We all have our time to do. We got to do. Every race does their own thing at their own time. Now, don't get me wrong. Let me explain this. If I was from another city in a state, right, and that's the program, and that's kind of how the neighborhoods are built, I probably 98% probably would be riding with what the program is. I wouldn't go against the program, you know. But Colorado's so mixed, bro. Like there's so many like different foods mess with each other. So like I'm from the projects where we didn't really have racial tensions a lot. It was normal for us, you know. So, that was one thing about Colorado. It really didn't from the hoods. There was not really no hoods that were like tripping with each other over the racial things. It was more gang related. Sure, your pops spoke on the '80s, the wars and CP with the blacks, gay homie, black homies. With the dudes. Yeah, I didn't. So that's the thing with Uncle Bobo, homie, and what with Uncle Bobo and my pops. I didn't really get to have like a relationship with them fools, man. Like they were in and out of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like um, they were in and out of my life, fam. And I was on my mom's side. My mom raised me. I didn't really get to see my pops. I mean, like, but maybe a couple months. I didn't really get to see pops. You know what I'm saying? So it's like maybe if pops was in my life, he would explain that a little bit more. But it's rough being around a bunch of lifers because they got nothing to lose. Hell yeah, they don't. To be real with you, they be tripping, and they tripping off of a split of a dime. But what can I do? Just live life, man. Free. Stay free, That's right, Southside. That's right, Southside. Shout out to the South Side of Colorado, South Side of Cali. Love your eyes. What color? They're hazel green. As as long as you kept to yourself in there, you ain't getting into none debt. You ain't doing drugs. That was the main thing out here too. Fools was getting off that Chiva, bro. They were strung out off that Chiva. They were dying off the Chiva out here, bro. That hit the yard and everybody was straight strung. Like, damn, bro, how he passed away off that shit? I paid over 10 grand to remove all my tags. Damn, that's crazy. How did people take that? Hey, how can you mind your own business in prison? You stay away from Owen. You stay away from the poker tables. You just stay in your own lane, pretty much. You don't get into people's business. Don't try to Don't try to connect with everybody. You kind of just stay in your own lane. I wasn't racist, but I was gonna live. I agree with you. I agree with you that tremendously. Good taking my time walking home right now. Usually running 3 miles. Just today, how to fly over me. Oh dang, eagles fly over me was beautiful to see. That's dope. That's dope, 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 dope. If you came up to me in there and asked me what I was doing, I would tell your ass to back up and mind your own business. If not, we would have to a little chat in the restroom. Mandatory. Come here. Come here, homie. Let me holler at you over here. Hell yeah, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you tremendously. I was a perfect raised white boy, but I still found plenty. How did you end up in Cali? How did you actually end up in Cali? Um, you see those dudes off of K2. That shit's nasty, homie. That's a dirty drug. Stay away from that shit. Nah, I'm not racist, homie. Nah, I'm not racist, bro. I moved back to Tennessee and started over. Greetings, Bronco fans. Shout out to the Broncos, man. Broncos country. Don't gamble. Don't do drugs and stay away from the fruit. That's how out here, especially, like if you stay away from that, you're gonna be most likely good. As soon as you start dabbling in gambling, go into the store even. Like don't run up debts and stay away from them dudes. You'll be good. You'll be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, and don't get addicted to drugs either, bro. That's just nasty work. That's just nasty work. I was out there running game in San Diego with my cuz. I was over there in Chula Vista. I always say that Chula Vista was like a little city I went to. I actually went out there more than a couple times. Chula Vista, beautiful. What up, Jersey? What's cracking with the homie Jers? How you doing today? How you doing this morning, fam? I see peeps saying mind your business, but here you saying have a chat in the bathroom. So you always have to fight. Well, this is the thing. If you put a target on your back, like try to analyze this, you're one day you're gonna have to fight because sometimes to stay on a yard you might have to fight. But once you fight and you show that you're respectable, people tend to leave you alone. What these people are saying and what I'm saying, don't start putting yourself in situations where there's a target on your back. Stay away from the drugs, stay away from the tables, gambling. Don't get caught up in unnecessary situations and just be respectable and you'll be good. People will tend to leave you alone. So that's how you stay out of the mix. Prison, you're going to have to fight. It's mandatory. You're going to fade one day. You're going to have to fight because there's always predator. But as soon as you fight and show that you'll fight for yours and you're a man, people tend to leave you alone. Now, if you don't fight, you're going to become a prison victim. I'm a Spanish, so I got to run. My south side, yeah. But I have colored friends too. And if I told him I see you on a main line and it pops up, you go your way. Amen to that. Real shit though, right? You stay over there and we won't run into each other when it goes off. You just stay your happy ass over there. I'm gonna stay over here. We stay on this side and like, yeah, I get it. I get it, my brother. You go over there, beautiful up, and I'll go another way. Real shit though. Real shit. My brother Danny passed away on November 6th, 2025. Had a severe heart attack, damage to kidneys. I was just wondering if you could look after me. Can I have you for a brother? Hey man, shout out to your bro. That's crazy. Hard. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm actually sorry to hear that. Salute to you for sharing that. Uh, Spice looks so bad for you. Some of them guys at my old job smoked that on break. Damn, how did they come back to work though? How did they come back to work? I used to make Wes Watson get my car. See that dude right there? He was playing games, fool. I used to think he was pretty dope, but nah, he's not. What Masada was cracking with you, Brody? How you doing today? What's up with the Hustlers? What's cracking with the Brody? Salute, salute. Hi, can you please wish my friend Nick? You got to get a different troll, bro. Wes is a damn. I didn't know that, bro. I used to actually like his content because he reminded me of one of the homies, but I can't even look at that dude the same. I was moved to Texas in '96 with about 200 other CO inmates. Wild times. Damn. Did they do that? They did that in the state, bro, or that was like federal time? Was that actually the state? Okay, I can't fight, but as long as I try, man, I'll say like this: you push anybody in a corner in this fight for life, you gonna fight. You gonna fight unless you're just a piece of shit that won't fight. But never be that person, bro. Never be that person. Fight for your right. Try to stay out the mix, but you probably have it in you. You get pushed in the corner, you're gonna have to fight. Hell yeah. Um, what do Africans do in prison? I don't even know. I never ran into a lot of Africans in prison. The only ones I ran into, they were in gangs. So they ran with their gang. Does this jackass even read the chat? I only read stuff that's important to me. Like if you're saying dumb shit, I'm not gonna read it. It's not even important for me to read it. You gotta say something that's enlightening, bro, that like gets my eye. He was in Victorville with me and he was a ghost. Damn. See, he was paying this picture, bro, that was just trash. He was paying the picture that was trash. Still live crazy. I had to take a few calls. Now you're good. Hell yeah. We here. We still here, my brother. Um, Wes was ankle biter, barefoot. He does read the chat. Let him know, man. Damn, an ankle biter, and he don't even have no muscle no more. Damn, so they were doing that in our state, bro. They were actually doing that in our state. That's crazy, bro. Because I know federal does that a lot. It still does that. That's a trip. That's hell of a trip. Fight and get all stabbed up. You usually only get stabbed up if it's coming to you, bro. It's not just like a everything. Um, I bet Barefoot got a pretty mouth. Don't let me see real quick. Don't act like I didn't have. See, that's why I didn't read. That's exactly why I didn't read it because you would say a pointless thing. Like that's why I didn't read it because I already knew you were pointless. You were a pointless troll. Only the real trolls, bro, get my attention. I'll say something to the real trolls, but you were pointless in that matter. I already knew that's what you were doing. You were just a pointless troll. The Goldie is cool and all, but then it get in the way when you crazy shit, man. What up? What up? What salute? Salute. Shout out to the shout out to the real ones out there, man. But hey, yeah, if you're new to the chat, sub up to the channel, man. Salute to the real ones out there. Salute to all the real homies that pulled up. We just shooting the shit for the morning. A big Bible in the building. What's cracking with you, brother? I turned off my national control and my mom doesn't know. Do you want the pics of now or later? What? What? I may have missed it, but how did you get into the street life? I don't know. Like technically, it's like everybody's story, right? I really didn't have like father figure, right? My pops and most of like my uncles, they were all in prison. So I was raised by like a single mom. Just one of them situations, bro. I was looking for guidance from the streets, found it, and I was loyal to it. That's kind of how it started, you know? And then the people, shout out to the people that raised me and stuff, because they did what they thought was the best. But we all were lost as people, all of us. All of us was lost. We were all trying to figure it out, you know. We had a big ass riot and oh shit. Hey fam, I was gonna say maybe me and you could collab. We don't have to talk about too much, but maybe we could do an interview, homie. I would like to hear that shit. I would definitely like to hear about it. Cool shoulder tattoo, Colorado for life. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Shout out to the homies, man. Like I said, I had the best two parents. Goes to show the trouble. And let's go Patriots. I feel it. Hell yeah. Shout out to y'all. Um, I having a doctor appointment because I stuck a man. But I'll say this. I'm gonna say this. This is why, as young people, you have to kind of think about what you're gonna do, because one wrong decision in your life will turn you in a direction that you don't want to be. You know, we're all like a product of our environment. If you grow up generational with gangs, you're gonna probably become gangbanger. That's it. If you're generational with it and everything around you's gangs, you're gonna become that because you're a product. You're a product of your environment. People, before we even know the reasoning to choose, we kind of sometimes make dumb decisions, bro. And sometimes you get just too deep into the shit and it overtakes you. You don't know, no, you just kind of don't know until it's too late, and then you're like, I should have did something different. But playing sports is a good alternative. Doing your music should have, you know. What up, big homie? How is everything going? I'm good, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to my ninjas out there, man. I see you. I see you. I see the ninjas. What's good with you, fam? I just got off the phone with, I don't know. Is it? They got tables in Cali now for FaceTime. Damn. It's crazy out here, bro. We're doing visits through freaking computers now. Like a lot of the visiting's through a computer. And I hope they don't change that in prison because that would suck. You would have to do a visit in a tablet. You want some of this? It's like much respect, OG. Stay blessed. Salute, salute. True story. Hell yeah, man. That's how it just kind of, that's kind of how it goes sometimes. Like it's just one of them things. Like I think for myself too, I got good at what I was doing with the streets. I got a power trip, bro, because I was good at that shit. Like I was good at trooping and being a fool that got the best of people in wars, and so it became like I put myself as a god. To be real with you, I put myself on a pedestal. So when the time that I went to prison, I was already on this. I felt like I was already an OG fool, and it overtook me. Um, Good, homie. Ooh, I feel you, bro. I heard that ICP's having. I guess they're having like a show out here. Yo, bro. Oh, you got off the phone with Ride? Hell yeah, hell yeah. I'm gonna call him after this live. I never got into trouble until after my college football. Damn, bro, you went to college? What were you playing? What position? San Francisco 49ers and Denver Broncos in Super Bowl. I could see that. I can actually see that, bro. Did all the other man feed. Boom. This channel is a man of God who's talking about his evil past and glorifying it. And the homies came in clutch. They are. Can you tell us how you earned the nickname Savage? For real, not to float my float the boat or glaze myself, but I was one of them dudes in the hood. Like people know me as an active banger. I'm talking about like I studied combat. Like that's what I did on a regular basis, bro. And in my time, in my circle, we got at a lot of people we were beefing with and didn't take a lot of losses. So just my, just kind of my mentality at that time was militant. And I was extreme with that shit, bro. So yeah, that's kind of how I got that name. They used to call me Big Sevlok, but then people started calling me Savage Sev, and Sevlok. But yeah, people, that was two names, homie. But yeah, I was pretty good at the militant shit, especially out here in our city and in enemy hoods and shit. They know my name as that rings bells, you know. You smoking crack. Whoever said the Broncos and the 49ers are going to the Super Bowl. He said, I'm not rolling with that shit. I was 25 when I was locked. How old were you when you found God? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I found God at 37 years old, bro. I'm 40, so it took a long time. It took a long time to be real with you. But God don't have a time frame, bro. Like he'll find you in your worstest time. I always knew God though. My mom was a prayer warrior. She always prayed for us. I never believed like I was one of them dudes that said you can do two things. You could have God in your life and you can just do whatever you want and it don't work like that, you know? Are you mafia cartel? Nah, I'm definitely not. Definitely not. Patriots, bro, we gonna have to see each other in the AFC championship, bro. We gonna have to see each other. And I think Bo Nick's gonna play this time, Rada. I was damn middle linebacker. 97, 98. That's gangsta, homie. Why didn't you just stay with that? I don't know why I didn't either. How to stop addiction. That's a hard one, bro. That's a hard one right there. I think you have to kind of like just understand you're fighting for something bigger. And understand when you actually beat that, you gonna get it. Like you gonna beat a real demon. So fighting skill I see. And not even just that, like militant, like I don't want to put it out there, but not just fighting. Fighting too. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fighting was a big thing, but different things all around just militant, bro. And we didn't get and one thing about me, I didn't even allow people to get passes. So if you were with me, you didn't we didn't get passes like that, bro. Like it didn't matter where we was either. If we just didn't get along with you or you was from the other side, yeah, there was no passes with that shit, you know? I don't think you should be considered as an adult until 25 when you're on a long play. Yeah, I feel it. I don't and man, you see how Colorado's doing the youngsters, bro? They're kind of like giving a lot of kids adult cases, you know? It's a shame that you couldn't channel the energy to go into UFC with it back then. How yeah, or some type of fucking physical shit. Some type of physical shit. How many walls did this dude punch? I remember punching some holes in the walls at the house though. That's stupid. That is kind of crazy, homie. Gillet's guillotine because I was chopping heads off the field and streets. Do you ever look at that, homie, and you just kind of analyze that, like, what the hell was fools really on? Like, you just kind of look at the old school and you're like, damn, bro, what we were really on? That shit is wild. You giving me a hard one, Monster. My G, do you have a job? At the moment, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm about to get a CD out. Like I'm waiting for the little thing, but I had a couple interviews because I need something that is gonna be like steady, a 40-hour work week. That's kind of how I'm trying to do it. I don't want to do with the temporary service no more, bro. In your opinion, what's the best prison movie to watch? I think Shaw Caller was dope. Shaw Caller was a dope movie. Uh, a lot of prison movies are not really, they don't really live up to what's really prison, you know? So I really can't watch a lot of prison movies. But Shaw Caller was dope. That was a good movie. Pop out the bush is like, surprise, let's go. You know? Yeah, so it was, and you come from the old school days too, homie. That's how it kind of was. That's kind of how it was, to be real. Like, you better be careful who you fucking with. You know me already. I don't run from no fear. I want to play nation to play for more complainings. But hey, don't be complaining. You better come back with that energy if Bo Nix takes it away. Because you know me, I'm gonna give some gratitude. I'm gonna say salute to the homie Lazy, bro. I think I might get my CD out. It's good. It's actually a good thing. Kind of go drink some Monster, big guy. What's going on? Oh man, I remember buying it 25 caliber from the pawn shop or Larimer for $45, bro. Damn. That was old school, homie. Hella old school. Shh. I was on demon time for sure. And that comes with, I think, bro, you just lose yourself. Like, I don't know how to explain that shit, bro, but you lose yourself. You actually don't care about life or death at that point. I don't know for everybody else, but when you're on that time, you kind of just don't give a care about nothing if you die or live. And that's a scary dude right there because you just don't care. Like, you don't care. You don't care if you live or die. You're just ready for whatever. This dude get when he was in prison. Seen the very first UFC fight in Denver. Oh, they was out. They was battling back in the day. Battling back in the day. Was it the real? Was it the real in the cage? Shot caller was close. Was close. Yeah, it was kind of like that was like the closest one, bro. I couldn't remember because I don't really even. I don't know what else is a good movie. What else is actually a good movie? Pick up a trade, brother. Yeah, I'm trying to, fam. Like that's my main thing is trying to get something I can actually make a career, a trade, bro. Because I'm tired of like dealing with the hard labor, temporary service, go to a job for maybe a year, they let you go because it's a raise. I'm just kind of fed up with that shit, bro, to be real. A trade is a great idea for a job. I saw Shot Caller and it was good. Just wondering, was any other was better? I can't think of any, bro, because a lot of them are fabricated. Like a lot of them, they fabricate what prison is. So I can't really think, to be real with you. I'll be there and I'll be talking shit. How yeah, it's always good. It's always good shit talk. It's the funny people that be getting hurt about that shit. They be getting mad, bro. Everybody just be in their feelers. I run a non-profit no kill animal shelter. Nice. You see what they're doing over there in fucking North Korea, bro, with the fur camps? Everyone stay safe. Salute to you, my brother. Have a good day. Ryan, thank you for taking care of the animals. I don't know why, but flat bill hats piss me off. I feel you, my bro. I don't know why, but I don't like furries. So like the way you don't like flat bill hats, I can't stand furries, bro. They just piss me off. Like, bro, why are you acting like a puppy? You just are irritating. Like, you are an irritating person. You're not a puppy, bro. Stop it. Grown ass man in a puppy outfit. Plumbing, electricity. I tried mechanic work, and I was actually a maintenance man for apartments. But I'm gonna tell you like this. You know why I couldn't do uh the maintenance work under the sinks, fool? Because it was like I was too big, and like the apartments out here in Colorado, you have to actually fit through these small little things, these small little holes and shit. Working to make others rich, start up a handyman business. Yeah, nah, for real. Hell yeah, that would be a decent thing. If I could get something going, bro, and I know that it's gonna just be successful, I'm killing that shit. Cause my work ethic speaks for itself. I was always the dude to do extra at the job sites. Be there early, leave late, killing because I got muscle, so I'm killing big orders. Cause at the warehouse, you got orders. I'm doing all the muscle work. But I'll tell you like this, they just didn't care about how much work you put in. All they cared about was numbers. Numbers, 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 numbers. Unpopular opinion. I guess folks around my parts make fun of yours. Man, you want to know what's crazy? I got 350 hats, bro. And half of my hats got flat bills, and then other hats I bend to shape my face. But I'm so, like, I got so many hats, homie. Like, I don't even know what to do with half of my hats. So whatever, like the hat is built like, that's kind of what I just wear. Like, good morning, good morning. The wild discriminant peer criminal. Brian, you know the deal. Hey, what's good with it? What's cracking with it, Brody? How you doing? You like eating tacos? Hell yeah. Healthy tacos, my brother. CDL, good luck. It's more independent. What's good, SA? What's cracking with you, brother? Wednesday is hiking day. Let's go. Seven loop. Yo, I know you hear a lot of things outside, man. It's wild. It's activated. It's activated out there. You show dedication. Yeah, I try to because like dedication takes you a long way. Mexican street tacos are the best. You gotta go to Chula Vista, bro. If you go to Chula Vista, street tacos are amazing. Like Chula Vista street tacos, bro, and the tacos that they serve like downtown, you gotta go to California, homie, for them tacos. Companies never care about you. That's why you should start your own thing. See, you understand. You understand that shit, bro, and that's the truth. That's the truth. You know, I understand this though. I understand this, homie, because when I got out of the joint, it was like get a job right away, and you have to work to pay these bills. But I was never fulfilled with them companies either. Like I would go to work and be miserable. I would go to them companies and be miserable, bro. I'm talking about like all day, just be miserable with being with them not really appreciating workers, hard workers, because I feel if you have a company, you gotta show your good workers love. You gotta show your good workers love, and if you're a worker, you gotta show the company love. It goes hand in hand, but it never turns out like that. Companies do background checks for even entry level jobs, and they don't care what charge you go to moment it comes back, and that's the sucky part. That's exactly why I had to settle from the bottom of the barrel. I had to settle at the bottom of the barrel, bro, because jobs just kind of just didn't hire like that, you know. So it's one of them things. Who doesn't like no tacos? Start a 50C business. It's nonprofit and no taxes. Okay. You like eating tacos? Hell yeah. Tostadas are the best. Hell yeah. They don't serve them no more though. A lot of places took tostadas off the menu. What up, Bronco gang? What up, Bronco gang? Well, I think I'm gonna start getting ready to go to the gym. Go knock this out the ballpark. Shit, it's one of them things like once I get going, I'll be good. But right now I'm trying to think, where's all my shit at? Saying gold, let's go. Gold coins in the building. Hell yeah, salute, salute. Have fun at the gym, buddy. Get that pump in. Yeah, we gonna kill it today. We gonna kill it today. Hope everybody's blessed on this beautiful day. More high salute to everybody out there. I'm actually going to get ready to go to the gym. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Appreciate all the love and support. Hey, y'all go check out the new video I put up. Salute to everybody out there. More high salute to the next one. Your boy Savage said, man, y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. Let's go.